Welcome to lesson number 10 of 5-Minute Theory. We are in bass clef in this lesson, and we are basically reviewing everything that you have learned from the beginning of the book. So if you can do this lesson, then you have mastered everything from the first third of the book, because there's 30 lessons. 30 divided by 10 is first third. So if you don't know all of this stuff, then there's something that you missed in an earlier lesson that you need to review. Here's what I would suggest. Do not go through this with me, because you would be cheating. I want you to stop the video. I want you to do the entire lesson. Then just watch me do it while you have your paper in front of you to see whether you got everything correct. Now this one is a crossword puzzle, but really it's just kind of a fun way of giving you a little bit of extra help on filling in the blanks and naming notes on the staff. So let's start off, as we do in every lesson, by writing our name in the top where it says name. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to go on all of these across and write in, fill in the blanks or name the notes. So what kind of lines are used to extend the range of a staff? We just learned that. See if you know how to spell it. All right, ledger, ledger. All right, so then we're going to go over to our crossword puzzle and write legibly, ledger. Okay. All right, let's keep going across just because it makes it easy. This one, we're just naming the notes. So B, A, D. Did you get that correct? If you didn't, you're not bad. And number 5, remember the block that holds onto a line is called a whole rest. So 5 across, there is no 4 across, so whole. And we spell whole with a W, not H-O-L-E. All right, naming notes again on number 8, we have an A, and we have below the staff, so G, F, E, D. So number 8 across is just add, no, AD. Not really a word, is it? Number 9, B, down G, F, E, E, F, beef. So number 9 across, I'm going to write in my beef. You got a beef with me, man? You see number 11 here only has 2 letters, so I know that is up. So stem below the middle line goes up. You only have 2 choices, up or down. Number 12, what kind of note receives 2 beats? A half note. A half note receives 2 beats, H-A-L-F. Writing nice and legibly. Number 13 here, spelling our note names. That's an E, G, G, egg. And number 14. So I'm going below the staff, G, F, E, D, G, and then, ooh, this is way up here. I can just use this and go like Wheel of Fortune here. Do I know E, D, G, E? It spells edge. Or you can count up A, B, C, D, E, and you have that. All right, now let's go down. The stem of a note above the middle line goes, well, that's simple, because I already have half of it. Explain to me. All right, number 3, down. I already have that answered. No, you have to miss it. The space between 2 bar lines. Do we know what that is? Okay, remember, space between 2 bar lines is a M-E-A-S-U-R-E. So not only you have to know that it's measure, you have to know how to spell it. A quarter note receives how many? 1 beat in quarter time. The lines and spaces on which music is written is called the staff. So where's 7? Here's 7. S-T-A-F-F. Number 9. Here's a B. That's an A. Now below the staff, G, F, E, D. Here's a G, and here's an E. Badge, B, A, D, G, E. Number 10, this sign lowers the pitch of a note 1/2 step. F-L-A-T. So did you get all of the correct answers? Did you do it because you were cheating? Because you just watched me and you just filled in all the blanks? Don't cheat. It doesn't help you. Okay? The better that you get at this, then going on, it just adds on to the next thing. If you didn't get all of this correct on your own, then you're just punishing yourself, because long term, you're not going to learn it. Okay? Let's move on to the second half of lesson 10. And this one, basically, is just music math. We're just adding note values together. Remember, quarter notes 1, half notes 2, whole notes 4. And then we have the same for rest. Quarter rest 1, half rest 2, whole rest 4. Okay, just remember the difference between a half rest and a whole rest. Here we go, very quickly. 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 1 equals 3, 5, 6, 2, 6, 5. Oh, I got that one wrong. That's 1 and this is 2. So this is 3. 4 plus 1 equals 5. All right, so I did that very quickly. See if you can do it on your own. Again, through the rest of this video, do it first and then use the video to check your answers. All right. Number 9 is difficult because I'm finding out which measures have missing beats. Then I'm going to draw in one note to correctly complete the measure. So not every measure will have a missing beat. So what I like to do is write in the counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, I like to use dashes to sustain. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing count 4, so that's only one count. So I would draw in a quarter note because it gives one count. 1, 2. How many counts am I missing here? I'm missing 2. So I'm drawing in a half note, which would be 3, 4. Okay, notice I drew in a note and not a rest because that's what I asked you to do. 1, here's half rest, so that's 2, 3. I'm missing a note. That note would be a quarter note. This measure is empty. How many counts? 1, 2, 3, 4. So a 4 count note is a whole note. 1, 2. I'm missing 3, 4. So that would be a half note. Now I could draw in 2 quarter notes, which would be technically correct, but I asked you to draw in one note. So one note would be a half note. On every one of these, you could draw in, fill it up with quarter notes, and you'd be technically correct, but follow the directions. All right, number 10, find out which measures have missing beats and draw in one rest to complete the measures. All right, so 1, 2, 3, I'm missing beat 4, and this is a rest, so quarter rest. See if you remember how to draw a quarter rest. 1, 2, 3, that's not missing anything. That's the first time I'm not missing anything, so I don't do anything. It's kind of tricky. 1, so I'm missing 2 counts, 3. So what kind of rest is that? Half rest, okay? Remember, it's just sitting on that line. This one is missing 1, missing 4 counts, so that it would be a whole rest. 1, 2, that ooh is 3, so I'm missing count 4. And remember, it's a rest. 1 count rest is a quarter rest. 1, 2, I'm missing 3, 4, half rest. Remember, that sits on a line. Okay? Okay, so that is fairly tedious, but it really tests your knowledge on not only knowing how many counts each note or rest has in it, but it kind of tests your mental abilities to figure things out, to figure whether I'm missing a note or missing a rest, and to actually use your mind versus just saying quarter notes 1, half notes 2, whole notes 4. I don't have to say it like that. I can make you do something that really makes you think. And that's the way all of these worksheets will do. I am going to make you think, and I'm going to make you think fast. So if you did all of that correct and you aced the test on lesson number 10, you're golden to go on to number 11, lesson number 11. If you haven't, go back and figure it out because it only gets harder. All right, if you got it correct, I'll see you in lesson number 11.